Man, I was just like creating some armor in body slide, and I was thinking of like a character armor. Belt right there. That's the belt. I'm gonna get rid of that. And like I was thinking of a character to make, and then I realised that this is kind of like a bandit armor. That's not it, is it? No, that's it. It looks so much like a bandit armor because it's got thief gear and masked face and stuff like that. I was like, what kind of character could I make? And I thought maybe not an Ultima, but maybe a Nord. And then it flashed upon me that I was going to redesign my Thieves Guild character from a Wood Elven sort of thief to a Nord thief because I need more Nords in Skyrim, or at least the main story sort of stuff. And dude, I was just thinking to myself, I was like, holy shit, this could be the very start of the armor to my Thieves character. Like, I might even get back her old shoulder and have this as kind of her thief arm in the background. I kind of like the boots and the knees, but I don't know, man. Like, I might leave it the way it is. Maybe she's killed a thief or so, and that sort of good stuff. But, dude, hell yeah. Why are you being a pain in my ass? Oh, you're not. That's leather armor. So yes, I think we might as well go on a little trip and discover what kind of character the thief is going to be. I did create a UMP body for this, so maybe my first Nord that has a UMP body. I normally give them like the CBE sort of busty body because I see the Nords as women that live in the cold, so they kind of need thick skin. And yeah, being a bit thicker than most people in Temrail, that's kind of happens. This one's going to be around 20, 21, or maybe like 23. But when we first start her off, she's going to be like 18, 19, just out of the orphanage, and this is kind of where she's going to go. She's going to join a crew and be a bandit for a while. So this is perfect for an entirely new character that I'm going to redesign from the old one. And she'll be an archer, of course, and then maybe like a duelist later on. She might have like a sword or an axe here to kind of protect herself if her arrows fall short. So I'm going to get into the creation kit, and I'm going to try and mould a new face. I'm going to put her, I can't really show you the body because the YouTube cracks the shits of any sort of nips or anything like that. But I've seen, I hate that idea because YouTube, I've seen like, if I go to like YouTube and go for body slide tutorials, there's people that have not at all bothered to hide the genitals of their characters or the body slide, but whatever. I'm not going to be them. So I'm going to go in the creation kit and I'm going to create a face out of the creation kit. I'm not going to do it with race menu at all. Alright, the first thing I got to separate all this crap though, and the gloves, torso and that sort of stuff. Man, I wasn't really expecting to be making my Thieves Guild character today, but here we are, we're doing it. So, I went with the name The Fox because foxes are quite sneaky thieves when it comes to livestock. I thought, you know, well, there's a grey fox, but I thought her being a sneaky sort of character would suit. So I'm going to give her ginger hair like a fox. And I went for something like these eyes right here, so closest things to Witcher 3 eyes. It kind of gives off fox eyes. I didn't want to give her the whole blue eyes, like blue-eyed ginger girl. That's half the time that's bullshit, man. Like, I've got red hair, my eyes are black. I wouldn't say it's bright red hair like this, it's very dark. Still, if I go out in the sun, I turn to a fucking glow in the sun human being. But redheads rarely ever have blue eyes. We have really dark brown eyes, or green eyes. So I'm just trying to pick a hairstyle right now. I'm trying to make her look youthful, like she's young. And she does look quite young. Almost a little too young. Just gotta find a short hairstyle for her because she does become a bandit. And scrolling through, you know, I don't want long hair. Maybe like there could be long hair at the very end of her story where she might associate with nobles and stuff like that to hide or look very beautiful, things like that. I want a short hair that's good for combat and it kind of makes it look good. Kind of like that one. It's very average. She's very pale, I guess you could say, because that's kind of the way I wanted to look. But again, I could change her hairstyle with Proteus throughout her journey. I don't want to be too noble. Yeah, way too noble. This has been something that she would use to infiltrate a dinner party as a very young, beautiful woman. Or if she's playing the wench to kind of seduce a man to steal his shit. The way I'm going with her, right, now I got a lot of like, my assassin character is bisexual, he's a man, and there's been some uncomfortable scenes to film. So with her I might go lesbian, you know. I'm very afraid that likes women. I don't really use the word lesbian or gay in this because I don't know if else girls even has words for those. They're just people that like the same people. She might be like, you know, throughout her life, something bad shit would happen with blokes, where she might only sleep with blokes if it involves getting a job done, getting something she needs from them, like if their security's really tight, or their stuff's very lodged into their pocket. The best way to take it off their pocket is when they're kind of not wearing their pants. So she might only do this sort of stuff for jobs. Yeah, the thing about it, I was just making like I wanted to make like an ultimate mercenary that would run around as like an archer or a ranger, and then boom, straight away. I might even still use that armor, because again, her intro will involve quite a bit before she joins on to the guild. Very pretty. I didn't really want to go redhead, to be honest with you, but I want to go mirror a fox, like Tofa here. Oh my god. Is apparently an Old Norse word for fox. Gave her ginger hair because mostly foxes are quite ginger, and they got white on them, so why not? And I'm not going to give her cat eyes, that'd be stupid, but I tried my very best to kind of blend her in to make her the fox. I'm just going to find a really good hairstyle for her that would work with a helmet and on the job. Here's a good one. I do like this one actually. It's kind of long. There's one that is all tied back, like she's ready for combat. There it is. This one here. I might get this one to start off with. It's going to make a body. So I'm going to basically create a body. I can't show you that. I'm not going to make her own bloody race and all that sort of stuff. Create a body, put her all armor in the creation kit, and we'll see what she looks like when she basically starts her journey as a bandit. Alrighty, here we are. So she's got the gear on now. She's also got her own body, so this is made to fit her body. She looks quite young. We want to add a helmet, this obviously isn't really the outfit at the moment. This is kind of to hide her face while she's out thieving on the roads. And this will be her outfit before, and maybe even after when she goes out on her own to explore or whatever. This will be her outfit. So yeah, it's kind of good to, it just naturally come along and happen, just changing this character. And yeah, I was kind of like a side character, but I was like, oh, how about I do? Boom. So here we are. So now I've got to make her own bloody race. Now, I'm sure I deleted the last playable race, because this was the last Thieves Guild character. Here we go. So this is Tonril, from like, the idea was Lord of the Rings, Lord Elf, that sort of thing. I don't even know if that's her proper name. Well, The Hobbit, at least. She's a new character to the Hobbit's movies, not to the books, apparently. This was her, so I just made her an ordinary elf, and chucked her in the game. Kind of, so she's no longer the playable character. She will be just a wood elven follower that is in the Thieves Guild. So she'll wander around. Maybe I might even, like, pretty much give her some AI where she we'll wander around the bar inside the sewers, go back inside to CQ, Thieves Guild HQ, and then we'll maybe go to Rift and wander around a bit, you know. People aren't going to mess with because she's Thieves Guild, even though at the very start of it it's not really a good idea since Thieves Guild are kind of wounded pups. But I like the idea of it being a Nord, because again, you need more Nords if I'm going to be doing a Skyrim series. And boom, so I've got to go and make her a brand new bloody race and remember all the crap to do, because I haven't made a race in a while. But anyway, oh shit, something run across my glasses just then. Here she is. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna have more in the future. So when I get to the Thieves Guild part, I'll then go back to Thieves Guild armor and I'll give it the Thieves Guild sort of stuff. It won't be like Tonril's over here. He's a bit, you know, relaxed, you could say. Maybe not straight away anyway. She'll get the Thieves Guild basic outfit, the vanilla one, to fit her body. She's brand new. And then even when she becomes a guild boss, I'm thinking of like she's going to reform the Thieves Guild, you know, as mostly new people do when they take over unsuccessful organizations, where she'll remove the boss gear, like the leader gear altogether, where all thieves wear one gear. So, you know, it doesn't really give away their leadership or anything like that. She's going to have a bit of a smart head for business when it comes to operating the guild. But yeah, this is just the idea of what went into it, and I'll probably get to her after my next character. Introduce him into the world. With this girl here, we're going to go back in time when she's just out of the orphanage, how she meets her bandit crew, what happens to them, how she goes from the east to the west, and kind of what happens before the Civil War, because we're going to meet a familiar character that's kind of like, I don't want to spoil shit, you know, I want you guys to enjoy the story when it comes along, so there's quite a bit cooked for her. I know her backstory. The current one I'm doing, kind of iffy biffy because he's that friggin' old that it's kind of hard to discover his backstory. It's still somewhat uncertain, but I'll make it work. Anyway, meet Tofa the Fox. I don't really know how to, maybe it sounds a lot better when you say it with an Nordic accent. Tofa. No, there you go, something like that. Anyway, I'm out of here. I hope someone's enjoyed this little shit show that I planned. Catch you later.